Hi, this is Miss Cheryl from Pioneer Elementary School and Davis Farm to School.
In the previous video, Davis Garden Coordinator showed us how to transplant veggie plants into the ground.
But what happens if you don't have a garden? Well, you definitely have options. You can use almost any container for a patio garden or a windowsill garden inside. So let's start with this milk jug. I think I can turn this milk jug into a nice planting container for this kale right here. So make sure you grab a parent because the first part of this project is a little dangerous and you'll definitely want to have an adult with you. So your adult will take a knife and carefully, very carefully, cut about a half to a third of a way down on the edge of the milk carton, like that. Then you'll take the scissors, put it in the hole that your parent has made, and very carefully cut around the outside of the plastic. And it's okay if the handle's in the way, you can kind of cut around it. There we go. Alright, so we have our container now. If I'm using a salad container, this one is pretty easy. All I have to do is cut off the lid. The lid might get in the way a little bit. And actually, the great part about this container is that I can use the lid to catch the water that drains out of the container. So for both the milk carton and this container, we're going to need to poke holes on the bottom. And again, this is a part that your parent is going to want to do. There are 3 holes in here, and I think that's enough. What about the milk jug? Same thing. I'll want to cut a hole in the bottom of it. Carefully again, and with a parent. The hole at the bottom of the container is important because plants need good drainage to grow. Alright, so once we have our containers prepared, what do we do next? I have this potting mix. It's really nice. It smells good. Okay, so I'm going to fill my container with a potting mix. You can use a cup to scoop it out, or you can just use your hands like I'm doing. I think that's about right. So let's try our other container now. This is bigger, so it's going to take more potting mix. Okay. So good on that one. Now we'll fill our larger containers here. It's pretty big. It's going to take a while. Now all the containers are full, I'm going to water them. Sometimes it helps to wear gloves when you're working with soil because occasionally you'll get a sliver if you don't wear gloves. Okay, so you'll definitely want to do this next part outside because water will come out of the bottom of your container. So you're going to want to add some water. I brought the water container from the house. And so you'll water it just to get the soil moist. It's kind of a lot there. And you can let the water just flow through the container onto the ground. Okay, so the same principles apply when you're planting a plant into a container as when you're planting it into the ground. This is the root ball, and just like with Miss Thompson's plant, the roots are circling around and around in a little bit. And that's just a sign that this plant has been in the container for a little while, so it's good that we're planting it somewhere else into a bigger place. So I'm going to open up the root ball here a little bit. Okay, just a little. And then I'm going to make a little space for the plant in the container here. See, I have my container and just a little space in there. I'll put my plant into the hole, making sure that it's deep enough to at least cover the root ball. There we go. Looks like a happy kale plant. Okay, I think I'll plant kale in my milk container as well. Okay, there we go. So there's what it looks like now. Alright, so I won't do it now, but I would just do the same thing if I plant in here. And if I planted in this box, I would just be sure to fill the box with soil and water the soil so it becomes nice and moist. And then I can go ahead and plant the plant in the soil just like I did here or in a garden outside. So good luck with your plants and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.